We're on.
Okay, we're on. Today's December 28th, Tuesday.
It is.
Very good. Anyway, next to Jody and Peter, and we had a class, right? Yay class, right?
Yay!
Yay! And today was the furthest ever that someone came. When did you leave your house this morning?
6 o'clock this morning. Came down
They
from
drove
Canada.
12 hours.
No, not 12, 8.
8 hours to get to my class. Unbelievable.
But I flew 12 hours
Oh, you
first.
actually came from what, Israel?
Yes.
Came from Israel, and Peter came from Ottawa, Canada, just to be in this, not to be in this class.
Yes, to be in this.
Oh. You like when I do this, right? That's pretty funny. Anyway, explain to me, we had actually it was a green smoothie workshop, and I gave, to me, that's really the essence of transformation, because there's no energy on digestion. I mean, we had a lot of people here with a lot of different stories to talk about, and the key, I told them, is the green smoothies, because there's no energy on digestion. Which means, to my mind, being fruit is the focus, 90% of our nutrients are from fruit, 4% from greens. Okay, why don't you just share anything, why you went raw and...
Well, I first of all want to say a 15-minute class with Arnold is like a 2.5-hour class with anybody else.
Yeah.
Jody, why don't you start?
Yeah.
Well, last
She's
spring,
my Facebook friend, right?
I decided to I wanted to change something because I had suddenly gained weight, like in, can I say my age? At that time, it was in my 40s, and I suddenly had some weight, and it
40 is a spring chicken, by the
it
way.
wouldn't go away. That was before. And I decided it was a hormonal imbalance, so I decided to start researching what to do about that. And one thing led to another, and I found raw. And just during the research, I landed on Arnold's YouTubes, and I started getting fascinated, and I really learned a lot from him. So Peter and I have been doing, since the beginning of June, almost 100% raw.
Wow.
And I dropped 18 pounds
Okay.
without really trying. And it's just been an amazing journey, and we're still on it, so we still have a lot more to learn, but it's been amazing.
Good. And what, you came from Israel to, how did that happen?
Well,
Out of
You
curiosity.
get YouTube in Israel too.
yeah, well, we've been traveling a lot together, so I've
Right.
been going back and forth. Well, he was
Right.
just in Israel,
I
actually.
see.
But we're on a road trip right now from Ottawa to Florida, then back up to Minnesota,
Wow.
then back to Ottawa.
Wow.
So,
You were right on the way.
we like to be on the road.
Right.
And it's easy to do green smoothies on the road. We have
It
a
is.
cooler with us and our own blender.
You have your own blender.
Yeah.
We have a cooler
Yeah.
that plugs into the cigarette lighter, and I have a blend tech at home, but we just bought a little $30 blender for the
Right.
road.
It works for the
And,
smoothies.
you-
Wow.
Yeah.
We've had a few
Where's the
hotel room
power?
mishaps.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah, no, we'll blend it up in the hotel,
I see.
have some in the morning, put the rest in the cooler.
So you go and travel like 3,000 miles on mostly raw.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Wow. And you think it's pretty easy then? You know it's
It is.
pretty
Well, that's the thing. I didn't even get into it for health reasons.
Right.
I'm not much of a cook, and when I
Right.
realized that all I had to do was throw some things in a blender and I had 2 meals done,
Right.
I was in.
No cleanup.
No clean.
No turkey dinner to clean up.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. And what is that? And how long have you been raw?
Same amount of time
Same
as
amount.
Jody.
And have you seen any results or not really? Or?
You know, I've always been pretty healthy anyway.
Let me-
And I've also had lots of energy too. No, I can't say anything dramatic because I didn't have anything dramatic to recover from.
Right,
but
right.
first of all, just that when I have a green smoothie, I don't need to be picking away at food. I'm good
Right.
for hours.
Oh, right. Wow. That's good.
Yeah. And like you said, the rebound is a big part of my day too.
As you rebound then.
Absolutely. Every day.
Wow. How do you find out about rebounding? Not for me though.
No, I think I knew it before. It was one of those things I think I've heard it's the perfect exercise.
It is a perfect exercise.
So,
But I just want to say, when we first started, I think Peter did lose some weight.
Right.
And because he has that tendency. For me, it's hard to lose weight. For him, it's hard to gain weight. But we've just been, like, it's been more fruit, more dried fruit. You have to balance that out because it's easy for men to lose weight on a raw food diet, I think, when they first start out. Yeah.
I hear that over and over again.
That right?
Yep.
I don't know exactly how we balanced it back up, but
yeah.
I think the
Probably
body...
eating more often too,
Right,
not
and-
necessarily.
I think the body comes into balance. If you eat raw, it'll sort of automatically just go where it needs to go. If you need to gain or if you need to lose or whatever.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Oh, and by the way, from Jody eating raw and doing the rebounder, your eyesight got better.
my eyesight,
her
yeah.
prescription was no longer.
I've heard that
Yeah.
before
Wow, I heard
too.
that before,
That's
too.
great.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Tell us about juicing, or your
favorite recipe?
My favorite recipe? We had a green smoothie workshop, and what I did for myself personally, I used 8 to 10 bananas, head of romaine lettuce, and actually just today, I had a cucumber and celery into it, which means I want to stay young for a long time. I want to be fit for a long time, and I was still want to go after 25-year-old girls for a long time. Not that they said yes.
And if you're anywhere in the neighborhood of
Right.
Philadelphia, you got to check this
Yeah,
place
check
out.
it
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yes.
Come on in.
Anyway, that's my green smoothie recipe. Easy, fast, and
Yeah.
day in, day out. Anything else?
No, I think we got it.
Okay, we get a big hug. Yay!
Yay!
Okay, turn it off
Hey,
now.
it's off. That was
Right.
good.
That's
It's a
Turn it off.
wrap.
Oh my gosh. My
You
hardest
set up
part.
tonight, Arnold?
I turned this